Hello everyone, this is our second part from our lesson. Okay, so again, this is teacher Haya Taha. I'm from Modern Systems Schools, and this video is for 30 grades. It is the second part for writing lesson. This part is talking about how to retell a story or summarizing story. Okay, let's start. So, retell means to tell the most important parts of a story from beginning to end. Okay, so this is to tell the most important parts of the story from beginning to end. The important parts, the important actions, the significant actions. Okay, why? Why do I need to tell the story? Either to check my understanding, if I understand it well, or I want to tell it to my friend. I want to tell it again to my friend, so I need to summarize it. I need to be short. Okay? What should I tell? Should I tell everything? No, I shouldn't. I should only tell the important things. Okay, what are the important things? What's important in the story I should tell? First, you should talk about characters and you should be brief. Okay, you should talk about characters. You should talk about setting, and remember the setting, either it is a place or a time. Okay, I can find them both in a story or only one. And the important thing is big events in the story, big actions. Okay, remember your story about Tedalek the frog? I summarized it for you. Okay, we remember that the Tedalek the frog has uh, nearly 4 pages. Okay, but I managed to summarize it for you in a very short and a nice way. Let's see. In the Australian outback, there was a big frog called Teddilik. Teddilik was really greedy and selfish, so when he was thirsty, he decided to drink all the water in the outback. He drank all the water holes, streams, lakes, and rivers. Animals and the plants began to feel tired and thirsty. Then wombat, kangaroo, kookaburra, lizards, emus, and the eel decided to make Tiddalik bring the water again. The wombat said, "Let's make him laugh so that he could open his mouth to flow out the water." The kookaburra told his best jokes. Kangaroo jumped high and did boxing moves. Lizards did a clumsy dance, and the emus fluffed her wings up and down. But Daedalus didn't laugh. He just blinked. Finally, the eel came. He tried to balance on his tail. He did funny moves in the air. He twisted and jived. Daedalus laughed and the water came back to the outback again. So I'm gonna move back again to my summary so that we can discuss some notes. In the Australian outback, this is the setting. Okay, this is the place the story happened in, Australian outback. Tedlock, this is the main character. So in my summary, I told you about the setting and I told you about the main character and I described Tedlock for you. I said he was big, greedy, and selfish. So this is the setting, a main character, and other characters, all the animals in the story in a very short way. Then I mentioned the big events. They want him to laugh, okay, so that he can flow out the water again. And after that, I mentioned all the animals dead for Tedilak to make him laugh and the conclusion. This is how we summarize stories. So let's Think again about retelling or summarizing a story. I should have characters in my summary. I should tell the setting, time, and place. I should tell the big events that happened in the beginning, in the middle, and in the end. Thank you very much. Was about retelling or summarizing the story. Now, I want you to summarize your own story, and you can find it on page 72 in your student's book. Okay, so page 72 in your student's book. It is about the stone cutter. Okay, this is the story. I want you to summarize it. It's about the stone cutter. Okay, I'm gonna read it with you. The stone cutter. A poor stone cutter chipped at a rock. His hammer went tack and his chisel went tuck. So stone cutter is the person who cuts stone or rocks. Then a rich man walked past in his rich man's clothes. I'm just a poor stone cutter, the stone cutter said. I'd rather be a rich man instead. And he became a rich man. Then the emperor rode past with his servants dressed in blue and gold. I'm just a rich man, the stone cutter said. I'd rather be the emperor instead. And he became the emperor. Then the sun came out. It was grander and more powerful than any emperor. I'm just an emperor, the stone cutter said. I'd rather be the sun instead. And he became the sun. Then a big cloud passed. It blocked out all the sun's light. I'm just the sun, the stone cutter said. I'd rather be a cloud instead. And he became a cloud. Then a wild wind blew the cloud away across the sky. I'm just a cloud, the stone cutter said. I'd rather be the wind instead. And he became the wind. The wind blew until it smacked into a huge rock. I'm just the wind, the stone cutter said. I'd rather be a rock instead. And he became a rock. Then he felt a poor stone cutter chipping at his side. I'm just a rock, the stone cutter said. I'd rather be a poor stone cutter instead. And he became a poor stone cutter once again. A poor stone cutter chipped at a rock. His hammer went tack and his chisel went tuck. Okay, this is the story. I want you to summarize it, to retell it again, and please, I want it to be written. So, in order to help you more doing your homework, there is a video I have prepared for you. Let's see it with each other. Okay, to summarize means to retell a story in your own words. Use your own words, keep it short, tell the main idea for the beginning, middle, and end, and don't forget who, what, when, where, why, and how. These are the characters, the setting, and the big actions. Use a few words to tell the most important part of the story. And this is a big 5 rule. So your hand has 5 fingers. Look, somebody wanted, but, so, then. I use these words in my summary. Okay, let's start with number 1 is somebody. Who is the character? I talk about it. W. Wanted. What did the character want? And the third finger is but. What was the problem with the character or characters? And then I have another S for so. So, how did the character try to solve the problem? And the last one is T. Then, what was the solution to the problem? And this is how to summarize. See you later. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.